I cannot deem why men so toil for fame, by Alexander Smith, 1829 to 1867. I cannot deem why men so toil for fame. A porter is a porter, though his load be the oceaned world, and although his road be down the ages. What is in a name? Ah, 'tis our spirit's curse to strive and seek. Although its heart is rich in pearls and ores, the sea complains upon 1,000 shores. Sea-like we moan for ever. We are weak. We ever hunger for diviner stores. I cannot say I have a thirsting deep for human fame, nor is my spirit bowed to be a mummy above ground, to keep for stare and handling of the vulgar crowd, defrauded of my natural rest and sleep. Okay, this is a poem by Alexander Smith. He was a Scottish poet. He was born in Kilmarnock, and he moved to Glasgow when he was about 8 years old. His father was a designer of patterns for the textile trade. Anyway, Alexander Smith grew up in Glasgow, and he started writing poetry at quite an early age, and his first volume of poems was quite successful, and that led to him being appointed the secretary of Edinburgh University, and that's a job I think he had for the rest of his life. His wife came from the Isle of Skye, and they spent all of their summers on the island of Skye. So, what's this about? Well, the title says it all. It's the same as the first line. I cannot deem why men so toil for fame. I can't understand why people work so hard to become famous. Yeah, I don't see the point in becoming famous. A porter is a porter, though his load be the oceaned world, and although his road be down the ages. So, a job is a job. Yeah. A porter is always a porter. A politician is a politician, and even if their job is the whole world itself, and although what they do is something that will change the world down the ages, it's still a job. It doesn't make you any more or any less. The importance of what you do doesn't make you an important person. What is in a name? What is in fame? Fame has no meaning. It's not important what other people think of you. It's important what you think of yourself, is who you really are. Ah, 'tis our spirit's curse to strive and seek. So it's one of maybe the curse of being human, to always want more, to want things outside ourselves, to look for fame, to be better than other people, to compete with everyone else. And although its heart is rich in pearls and ore, the sea complains upon 1,000 shores. So the sea is full of pearls and the ores of valuable metals. The sea is full of riches. The sea breaks, it moans, it complains on 1,000 shores. The sea breaks on 1,000 shores. It's always trying to occupy new land that is not it. Sea like we moan forever. So here we have the simile that we are like the sea in this, that we are always complaining that we're not enough, despite the fact that we have riches inside ourselves, that we are valuable in ourselves. We are moaning for more. We want people. We want recognition. We are weak. So he's calling us weak because we are too weak to be satisfied with ourselves, to be satisfied with what we are. We ever hunger for diviner stores. We're always looking for things that are more holy, that are more divine. We're always looking for more, to be more than we are. And we can only be ourselves. We're always hungering to be famous. I cannot say I have a thirsting deep for human fame. So he says, I'm not desperate to be famous among people, nor is my spirit bowed to be a mummy above ground, to keep for stare and handling for the vulgar crowd, defrauded of my natural rest and sleep. So he's not interested in being famous, and this doesn't change his spirit. This is something that doesn't change who he is. His spirit doesn't bow down to the crowds, to be famous to for people. He doesn't want to be like an Egyptian mummy in a sarcophagus, in a gold sarcophagus above ground, for people to stare at, for people to look at. He doesn't want to be property of the crowd, because then after he dies, this would take away his natural rest, his natural sleep. That it's not a natural thing to have your life, your existence looked at or permanently investigated after you've died. Once you've died, you should be left in peace to rest and sleep naturally, and not to be the object of fame. So this is a complete opposite to Shakespeare's idea of poetry is the way that he can be famous forever. He can stay alive. I cannot deem why men toil so for fame, by Alexander Smith.